On a blistering hot day in Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Garrett Cole will be on the mound for the Stros. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Toronto.
So striding in, Bo Bichette. He will lead this one off today. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You know, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. And there's one down now. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Now batting, Jonathan Davis. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First delivery to him on the way. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Cole, a former Pittsburgh Pirate. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses 2-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 27.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Blue Jays go down in order. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Clay Buchholz, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do If he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point. And it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Hit down the line at first. And Dan Vero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Bichette backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's Michael Brantley. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
Batting third, the third baseman, Alex.
Stepping in, Alex Bregman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He's at the knees and called strike 3. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Now at the plate, number 13. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Well, Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different types of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Now at the plate, Justin Smoak. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Now in the box, Teoscar Hernandez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch, right side, played on the backhand. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 10.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire, runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. The 0-1 offering, and it's 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, George Springer. He's always a long ball threat. Currently fourth in the American League in that department.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a fastball from Buchholz as he gets ahead 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right
now. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Swing and another one deep out to center field. Davis ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel, number 13 for him on the year, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll bring forth the power-speed combination. Jose Altuve. Here's the first pitch to him. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And a bouncing ball, foul. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Aledmys Diaz. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
Still only one out in the inning. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here. Just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here comes the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Diaz leads off second with one gone in the inning. A bouncer to the left side, backhanded. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 2 full. The Astros on top, 2-0.
Back now in Houston, home of the Astros, who've certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun."
The right fielder,
Matt, back to you.
15.
All right,
Randall
thanks, Heidi.
Richard.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's just 1 for 6. And he takes a called strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Stepping in, number 8. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. And he gets ahead 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The 1-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really 11. Sharp out there, guys.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1, 2, 3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Davis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Strike taken, the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Bichette at second with 2 down. Way outside. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in, Guillermo Salas. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the first out. So one gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. Settling in now, Michael Brantley. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Right on the corner, 2-2. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. Another payoff pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's set, and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2-0 now. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. George Springer is on deck. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first.
The center fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Buchholz sets. First pitch on the way. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is under it. And that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. They're up 2-0. Striding into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Guerrero aboard here at first with nobody out. And he lays off again, ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far. But after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
1 strike now from Cole. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The batter, number 10.
So striding forward now, Reese McGuire. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That's wide. 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The first baseman, Yulieski.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Two-0 now.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Line toward right center. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home fourth. And as you see on the graphic, he's currently 3rd best on this Astros ball club.
Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Gurriel on at first, nobody out. And it misses. 3-1 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Grichuk has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, I'll admit, Diaz.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. One and one to Chirinos. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits. No errors. And 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Astros 2. The Jays nothing. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Randall Grichuk. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Number 8.
So stepping in, number 8, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Now batting, number 11.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bo Bichette. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Nope.
And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready now, Jonathan Davis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Over to first, Cole.
No, he's safe.
A runner on first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he fouls this one off. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for Toronto. They trail things here 2-0. In now, Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The right fielder, Josh
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Ball 1. Reddick is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Fouled off. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now another 2-2. Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Hitter. Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Guillermo Salas. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Reddick gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First pitch on its way. There goes the runner, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. And this is popped up near second base. Number 8 is under it. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. Popped up. Number 8 will put this one away, and the side is retired. One left for Houston, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 27.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for a strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He went down on strikes last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Low for ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now batting,
standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Brantley is under it, and that's the third out. Jays get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the sixth coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Sam Gaviglio enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 43, Sam Gaviglio.
Digging in once again, George Springer. His prior history in this matchup, he's got a 3 for 7 line.
George Springer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Gaviglio has over 40 innings on his line so far. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately.
1-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Gaviglio stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 5th round pick back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Yuli Gurriel will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. As a look, now the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Springer aboard here at first with nobody out. Here it comes on 0-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Weakly hit to third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Line to the right side, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Now that's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Aledmus Diaz, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 is in off the plate. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Line drive to center field, and he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out, and the one is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
The pitcher,
Starting in for Houston, Robinson Chirinos. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two out with the man at first. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Joe Smith is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Astros, number 38, Joe Smith.
Digging in, Rendell Grichuk. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, number 8.
Into the box now, number 8. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 11.
Striding in once again, Bo Bichette. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail it here 3-1. Number 67 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 67.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Reddick. Last time through was a base hit.
The right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. On the ground to 3rd. Guerrero right there, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, the designated hitter, Guillermo Salas.
Next will be the designated hitter, Guillermo Salas. Here comes the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Line toward the gap in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Next up for the Stros, Michael Brantley, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Springer. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
1-1.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home. Misses down below the knees.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Bregman over at second. Springer at first. 2 out in the inning. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. 8th inning coming up. The Astros lead it 4-1. Ryan Presley will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
So digging in now, Jonathan Davis. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. 1 down. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 13. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside. 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. In time, and he is nailed at second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Blue Jays have cut the deficit to 4-2 now.
Well, when you're all over the place location-wise, sometimes you're just happy to get the ball anywhere near the strike zone. Problem with that is one right there in the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Into the box, Justin Smoke, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Liner in there for a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Roberto Ozuna is called upon with 2 out in the 8th
Now
as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
Stepping in now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Smoke is off at first with 2 away. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Ready with 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, that's out.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Astros 4, the Blue Jays 2. Derek Law is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Altuve.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is a fastball thrown by him for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Aledmus Diaz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Fouled off. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping up now, Robinson Chirinos. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
A 3-run deficit in the bottom of the 8th is tough for a visiting team to overcome. But they've got 3 outs left. And after that homer, they're going to need to string together some hits to make a game of this thing.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. One last shot for the Jays coming up. It's now 5-2 Houston. Digging in now, Reese McGuire. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Two and 0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. His career history with Roberto Osuna, he's a perfect 2-for-2. He also has 1 home run. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
2-1. Osuna is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
McGuire on at first, nobody out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, number 8, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. side 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Skied into very shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 11.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One count and the pitch. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Digging in, Jonathan Davis. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. In the dirt here. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Final strike for the Blue Jays. He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
5-2 the final today. The Houston Astros with their 50th team win tops in the division. Garrett Cole earns his 8th victory of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Roberto Ozuna records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.